Hello and welcome to a Monster Hunter Wilds Title 1 update. And kind of interesting though, because the version is 1.010.00.00. So technically it's version 1.01 in a way. Yeah, but why do they need to put an extra zero? I don't know. Doesn't really matter because we're going to go through some of the updates that they are bringing in. And obviously, we already know there's going to be new monsters. Namely, one new monster, one Arc-Tempered, and of course, one I won't say returning monster, but one boss monster that you can only hunt once. Now it's open that you can hunt regularly, and that's fantastic. So first thing first, Friday, April 4th, 2025, 3 a.m. UTC. That's when it's going to be released. For me, it's going to be on Thursday, April 3rd, 8 p.m. Few more hours, okay? That's for sure. And of course, I will straight away go play the game once the update is out. And I'm going to farm. All right, I'm going to farm some armors. Okay, so let's take a look. Quick little brief, new monsters. All right, so Mizusune. I always pronounce it wrongly, right? Mitsune. Mizosune. So this HR21 to unlock the mission. This is cool, great. We have a tempered, all right, so we have a tempered version. The one that I'm looking forward to is Zoshia, and you need HR50. Now, Zoshia, for those who do not know, I'm not going to spoil too much, and I'm just going to, play the story, have fun. Next up, we have extra side missions. I'm guessing the side mission has to do with Zoshia and, of course, Mitsusune for sure. Do we have any extra? I don't know. So we're going to check it out once the update is up. New weapons, yet for every new monster, you get new weapons and armor. That is straight up. Skills. We want to see what new skills do we get. Yeah, I think we... Okay, there's one or two skills, namely it's exclusive in a way from the older Monster Hunter. I know World introduced quite a lot new stuff, and of course Wilds we get a lot of new stuff as well. And of course some skills they reword a little bit, just a little bit, but yeah, we want to see what new skills they have added, that's for sure. Next up, the upgrade limit has increased the armor rarity 5 and above. Okay, cool, so you can upgrade your armor. Truth to be told, at the current stage of Monster Hunter, yeah, I don't think you need to upgrade a lot of armor in general. But once we get Arc-Tempered stuff, ooh, that's going to be interesting. One of the biggest addition is the Grand Hub. Oof. Yeah, there's gonna be a community area, a much better, and not say much better. Technically, the hub is the go-to for most Monster Hunter games. Whilst they take a different approach and give you a small encampment. Now we have the Grand Hub, which is nice, right? The go-to place for all your Monster Hunter needs, especially social. Okay, we have some small little mini games alongside with the Grand Hub. We have Barrel Bowling, the Diva. I think that's the concert. Arena Quest. This is what I'm looking forward to. Now I can go up to the leaderboards. Of course, I'm gonna play a bit more casually, so let's see, where do I place? Would I get into the leaderboard by just playing casually? Alright, the canteen. This is the one that I was questioning. Why was it not available in Wilds? Okay, which is where the cooking place is. So now we get the cat animation, cat cooking animation. Yeah, exciting. Right? And then of course we have the arm wrestle barrel. Okay, so those are more social stuff. Expedition record board has been added to the Grand Hub with rankings. Okay, so this is the one I'm very, very curious. Like, how many what would my time be versus the sweaty players? I would call it. Arena Quest, cool. Challenge Quest, nice. New status ailment, that is definitely for Mitsune. Not so sure about Zoshia though, because Zoshia doesn't really have a new status ailments. Of course, new voice line for Alma, which is always welcoming for sure. Arena page, alright, cool. Change appearance menu to change. Yeah, okay. So those are the small little things that we can get. cosmetic wise. New pop-up gear, new limited bounty categories, nice, new voice lines. Oh, okay. This is if you have seen the Title 1 update video, you know what's coming. That's for sure. And of course, we have our first official in-game festival or first in-game event running from April 23rd to May 6th. Oh, it's kind of short though, 2 weeks. Following temporarily modified. Okay, cool. So that's that. Base and facilities, unlocking Grand Hub. All right, cool. Fix issue, fix. Most of these are fixed. Not much of a big change other than the guild points for rest is now goes up, but we get more guild points as well. Melding, we get a little bit more. Not say a bit more. More points is needed for melding. So for those who want to do a last minute melding and decorations, you do it before the update. Would it change a lot? No. Increase the amount of melding points obtained from some items, so it kind of balances out in the long run. Fixed issue where mail invitation would sometimes announce showed up. Okay, no, this is not a big deal. Transfer, it's just QOL, all right? All these are QOL, transfer items. All right, this is definitely a big QOL function, all right? Transfer items option outside of the 10. I have been missing a lot of items halfway throughout the hunt because I forgot to get into the 10. Yeah, because previously it was just a chest where you can just go and restock. Now you have to go into the 10 and you have to restock. So it's like extra steps. So now they remove that. Good. Missions, not much. Okay. Fix issue, prevent completion site missions during quest events. Okay, not this, mainly just a small little, I won't say lockup, but it's just clashing in between in terms of the code. So they fixed that, which is nice. Monsters, all right, so where do we do? Some monster will stop moving in certain situation. Again, it's mainly on the, is it common? I haven't seen this enough though. Fix an issue, monster wounds will disappear unintentionally. I never keep track of monster wound. The moment I see wound, it's just smack it. So yeah, maybe I have a few encounters, but I just didn't, realize. This one I have not been encountering, so kudos for fixing something that I have never experienced, right? Game might crash after blocking Gravious attack. Yeah, and I do use Sword and Shield for an extensive period of time, and I have not encountered that for sure. Fix an issue, cinematic camera. Okay, cool. Adjusted some behavior, monster action. Okay, this might be a big issue to get you to not say big issue. Okay, no, I cannot use the word big issue. I'm just saying that if this is for smaller monsters, not a big deal. For bigger monsters, then that means some things you might need to pay attention a little bit more during the update. Then it gets normal again. That's how I put it. Yeah, not a big deal. Distance between not monster camera. I hunt way too much gore to realize that I'm always unable to see the monster when I'm up close and personal. So that's that. Jindaha didn't hunt enough to have this issue as well. So again, like, kudos, right? So these are the things I don't think I've really encountered except for this. Yeah. Okay, next up, player, fix issue, hunter profile. Okay, cool. Sneak attack. Okay, this could be a big deal for people who main bowgun, heavy bowgun, and bow. I've not used enough of any of the range weapon for this round to notice this. So that's that. Intended issue, large falling boulders, lands, makes it easier to trust attack finishers. Ooh, this is good. This is good. Ooh, make it easier. Okay, I only use lands for a short period of time again, not extensively, so I couldn't tell whether it's that, but I know I do get a lot of knockback. But that is mainly, I think, user error. Hammer, fix an issue where focus strike could not be used quickly enough to stop incoming. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this is quite not just hammer, but in general, always pay attention to your attack animation. Because if you want to do stuff like this, right, you want to use focus strike to hit a wound to stop a monster from attacking, moving or something. Yeah, it's key. So hammer it. All right, so it apparently has that issue. Light bow gun, Waven blast. Ugh. Okay, I've been playing a lot with what do you call this? A public, so didn't realize this because I do use light bowgun for a while, but I stopped using light bowgun because I want to go to another different weapon, which is part of it, which is hunting horn. Fix an issue where certain actions that require simultaneous inputs were not behaving correctly. Haha, yes, I noticed this. Yeah. I have extra extra one more note, especially for the Guardian Archveld hunting horn. Yeah, I always need to reset one of the notes. Like, oh, why am I double input? Okay. Heavy bowgun, light bowgun range attack capabilities has been adjusted while riding a secret. Secret. Interesting. Is this a nerf or is it a buff? We need to double check. So these are the two things I think it's gonna be an interesting update for main bowgun users and affinity users, because corrupted mental effects of the corrupted mental has been adjusted. We want to know what has been adjusted. We want to know if the range increase or decrease, because it didn't say anything. Like Rocksteady mental, damage mitigation increase, melding mental and evasion mental duration has been increased, but corrupted mental, it didn't say anything, so I'm gonna say it's a nerf for now. Sadly, bow, we got a nerf. Dragon Piercer, power volley elemental value has been increased at the same time, so a nerf and a buff. Oh, this is interesting though. Interesting. But before we go to that, thousand dragon damage has been increased as well, so you get one nerf and two buffs. Now that's gonna be quite interesting. And I think this is a big buff, right? Power shot and power volley now affected with skill charge master. That's great. So I think this is either. Okay, you know what? My theory is that lots of people has been speed running with Dragon Piercer, especially a full squad Dragon Piercer. I'll call it cheese, but still, it takes skill to pull this off. So maybe that's why. Too fast. Next up, we have fixed opening shoot. Opening shot did not work with special ammo. Okay, this really? Huh. Again, never realized. Yeah. Support hunters fix an issue cause support hunter reach certain areas. So far, most of my support hunters has been reaching to the intended location. Maybe this mainly for small halls, small pathway. Yeah, instead of huge arena areas, I would say. Okay, this one not a big deal, but still nice to see that they fix an issue without guest player not seeing visual change. Oh, okay. Again, never pay attention to support hunters, because for me support hunters just something that I see and while waiting for other players to join the hunt. Adjusted the rate of support hunters use certain items. I think this is great. No, I think again, like all these small little fixes is great for people who wants to play solo, and if they don't want to play solo, they want extra hunters, right? They play with AI. So again, solo, I think it's nice. The handler, adjusted distance between the handler, keep away from. Okay, this one I realized. Alma sometimes gets too close to big monsters, and yeah, she doesn't get hurt. So sometimes I find it hilarious. Alright, miscellaneous, login bonus. Okay, cool. Login bonus now include one barrel bowling. Oh, yeah, not much. System, okay. Steam improvement where the RAM usage and direct storage version has been upgraded. Okay, that's nice. That's very nice. Okay, next up, fix a issue, prevent pigment. Okay, again, cosmetic. Not, I won't say not a big deal, right? A lot of these things I say not really a big deal is that it's not. All of these fixes is always awesome. I'm just saying, is that on one end it's kind of playable if those problem persists in a way. Of course, for my experience, I don't really get a lot of all this error. That's the reason why I cannot say it's not a big deal, right? Can be a big deal for some people. It's just that some things I pay attention a little bit more, like obviously for Steam, the what you call this, the resource usage is a little bit crazy and it crash a lot. So yeah, so that's that. Okay, just a quick little PSA thingy. Next up, fix issue toggle pendants. Okay, cool. Fix an issue with Hope Charm. Okay. Link members now properly prioritize display based cam other than shared location. In general, you know what? This is not a big issue. The big issue is please fix or please find a better way to link up with friends and squads, because this this is not a big deal until they fix that, okay? In my opinion, or change how you were to squad up, something like that. Yep. Next up, communication errors. Okay, SOS. That's something. Communication error like you could find SOS. Huh, interesting. Background color has changed. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So most of this not really something that I usually pay attention to. Dialogue. Okay. These are mainly for story quests and whatnot, so that's nice. Give a little bit more playability. Fix an issue. Quests will not work as intended. Okay, so all this again, not to say I never counted, maybe I did, but I just brush it off. All right, so that's that. Okay, not much of a big changes in general other than bow. Yeah, bow gets a lot of change. Obviously the corrupt mental, which means affinity, hopefully you can still reach 100% or at least 95% affinity builds, right? Interesting indeed. So I am definitely looking forward for these two monsters, right? Mitsosune and Zoshia, and I'm gonna farm Zoshia for the full set armor. I'm gonna get the alpha and beta Zoshia armor. Weapons, on the other hand, I'll probably just unlock along the way, depending if I want certain weapons. Obviously, I'm going to take a look at the hunting horn and see what does Zoshia's note includes. What else? Probably I need to switch to a different weapon soon. Alright, I've been using a lot of sword and shield when the game drops, and now I've been switching to a hunting horn, a little bit of a great sword, a little bit of gun lens. So I think I should switch up to Inset Glaive. We shall see. All right. So that's all I have for you for today for the Title 1 update. Do note you need to install latest Monster Hunter Wilds in order to play online multiplayers and access downloadable content. Okay, cool. That's that. So with that, that's all I have for you for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and help this channel grow. Until then, I will see you guys in the next Monster Hunter video. You know what? Yes, I will put out 2 videos of a casual hunt for Mitsosune, especially Tempered Mitsosune and Zoshia. If I get to see Tempered Zoshia, even better. Until then, see you guys next time.